Hi everyone and welcome back to Plan My Disney Holiday. I'm Steve and let's have a look at the news from the world of Disney this week. First up, a Walt Disney World show is being reimagined. The Candlelight Processional has got a return date. Space 220 has got details and a new menu coming, and a new window has been revealed on Main Street, USA in Walt Disney World. So the show that's being reimagined is actually Finding Nemo, the musical. It's still going to have the same characters, it's still going to have some of the songs that you do know, so Big Blue World and Go With The Flow, but there's going to be some new inclusions with those songs. I think maybe this is to try and include some new characters from Finding Dory. Maybe it's an opportunity to try and freshen it up, come up with some new approaches. I really did love the puppeteering of Finding Nemo, the musical, so maybe it is just to try and keep things fresh. Looking forward to seeing what is produced. I do love a show at Disney. I love to be able to sit in some air conditioning and just enjoy what's going on around me. Unfortunately, not much details has been revealed about the new show that will be debuting in 2022, but it's worth keeping an eye out for, and when I know more, you guys will know some more. In other Animal Kingdom news is that a healthy baby white rhino has been born. There may be some more actually coming later this fall. There is a couple of other female rhinos that are pregnant, so fingers crossed they can all have that healthy birth as well. But in the coming weeks, Mother Jao and her child will be expected to join the Crais, which is a group of rhinos, in the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. So if you are going to be visiting Walt Disney World over the next few weeks or couple of months, keep an eye out. You might actually see them on Kilimanjaro safaris. So some great news coming from Animal Kingdom. I always love what they do. I love with the animals. I think they're well looked after from what I can see, and with the research that's been done around Disney Animal Kingdom. There's someone with a really loud exhaust going by. But I actually love Kilimanjaro safaris, and it's always lovely to see those new animals being born. The baby rhino was not the only new welcome that's been happening this week. There is also going to be a new character introduced to Duffy and Friends, and it is Linabelle, and she will be debuting on September the 29th in the Shanghai Resort, and will be then appearing in the other Duffy resorts in autumn 2022. I remember going to EPCOT some time ago and actually seeing a lot of Duffy around there. Unfortunately, you don't really get to meet Duffy in Walt Disney World anymore. If you want to do, it's going to the more of the Asian parks in the other parts of the world. And so this is a great opportunity. I'd love to go to Tokyo Disney. I'd love to try and explore those parts of the world. I'd love to see Shanghai Disney. Meanwhile, there are some more changes happening to Hollywood Studios. On September the 23rd, Disney are going to be pausing the virtual queues for Rise of the Resistance. So in other words, you do not have to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning anymore or try and grab a virtual queue in the middle of the afternoon. You'll be able to join the standby line. Now, I'm expecting that this line will be absolutely huge, and I'm going to think that it would be something that is going to be very popular. They are still going to be using virtual queues in the future, especially one ride that was mentioned was the Ratatouille ride that's opening up soon. They will also be doing it for new merchandise and a lot of other things that are coming. So it's not the end of virtual queues, and they are using the phrase pausing virtual queues for Rise of the Resistance. So it doesn't sound like they've got getting rid of them completely, but we'll see what happens in the future. Let me know if you're really excited about this. I've not actually had a chance to go on Rise of the Resistance, so I've not actually been able to have a chance to do virtual queuing, but let me know your experiences. Have you tried to do virtual queuing and it hasn't gone according to plan? I know of some people that have tried it and it's not gone very well, and I see some stories of the other side where people just can't help but get the queues. Also, while you're keeping an eye on that in Hollywood Studios, there are more 50th anniversary decorations appearing. Statues have appeared in the park, so BB-8 and R2-D2 have appeared, Woody and Bo Peep have appeared, and it's going to be that these statues are now going to be rolling out more, so definitely keep an eye around the parks if you are there. They are celebrating the 50th anniversary throughout the whole of Walt Disney World, and they are making some changes. That includes, there are some new decorations on Cinderella's castle, and it's going to be celebrating Cinderella. They look absolutely amazing. It's some banners around the sides. It looks absolutely amazing. So yeah, There's new decorations. I hope they look amazing. If you're going to the 50th anniversary anytime over the next 12 months, let me know in the comments below, what are you excited to see? And I really do look forward to seeing those statues. I'm hoping that they are going to be around for a while. In previous videos, I've brought you news about changes that is happening in EPCOT, and I've got some further news. I've previously reported that Space 220's got its opening date, and this week there has been some information about the menu. So it's going to be a price fix menu with over 2 courses for lunch and 3 courses for dinner. Lunch will be $55 and $79 for dinner. And there's going to be a range of choices. So for starters, both for lunch and dinner, there's going to be like calamari, cauliflower, and a range of greens for starters. For lunch, you can have salmon, burger, tuna, plus some other different sort of mains as well. For dinner, you get the choice of filet mignon, red snapper, chicken for your mains, and then you get an extra course as part of the dinner. And there's cheesecake, sticky toffee pudding, and a lemon mousse. I'm not too sure how I feel about Space 220. This seems very expensive. I'm hoping that it does get a massive review, and I'm going to keep an eye out for what's happening and how it goes. And I'll let you know what people are feeding back. It's definitely one that I'm interested in, mostly because of the immersion, because you are being taken off planet and you're going to try some different food. It looks like the restaurant's going to be absolutely amazingly well designed. But the price is quite steep. It is quite an expensive restaurant. And with EPCOT already being one of the places with so much choice to go around for food, it doesn't seem to be competitive enough. So hopefully the food is really amazing and be something to try. I probably will try it. I'll have to see what it's like on the Disney dining plan, because I do actually enjoy doing the Disney dining plan, and I'll see what it's like. So hopefully when I next visit, I'll get to go on Space 220, but the price range has sort of made me a bit wary of it now. In other EPCOT news, the Candlelight Processional is returning this year. Last year it wasn't able to because of the pandemic, but they have got the start date for it happening this year, which is November the 26th, and it will be continuing going through until the end of December. If you're not too sure about the Candlelight Processional, it was first established in 1958 in Disneyland and brought over to Walt Disney World in 1971, which first appeared in Magic Kingdom. It was transferred over to EPCOT in 1994, and it features an orchestra, a choir, and majority of the time a celebrity narrator who retells the story of the traditional Christmas story. The celebrities haven't been announced yet, so there is more details still to come about the Candlelight Processional, but this is something that gets very popular in the festival. I know that queues can be for a very long time, and people do start queuing for about midday onwards for a 7 o'clock processional. I know that Neil Patrick Harris has done the narration before in the past, and that's the first one that I can have off the top of my head. Unfortunately, I've never been able to experience it. Have you ever been able to see the Candlelight Processional? Let me know what it's like down in the comments below. It's something that I do want to do. I'd love to go to EPCOT during a festival. I've always gone during summer holidays, so it's something that I want to aim to do a bit more of, to try and explore Disney at different times of the year. Finally, in Magic Kingdom news, George Crais has been immortalised in a Disney Main Street USA window. He joined Disney in 1971 as a busser at the Contemporary Resort. He's worked his way up. He's had a hand in the creation of Pin Trading, Frozen Summer Fun, and has been on a leadership role and been working on the expansions over the last decade. So has had a hand in the creation of Pandora, Toy Story Land, and Galaxy's Edge. He now holds the role of President of Segment Development and Enrichment, and he has now been immortalised on the window in Main Street USA. If you're not 100% sure what I'm on about, on Main Street USA, the windows are real people. The businesses might not be, but the people immortalised on the windows are actually real people who have had a massive influence on Disney. And it is a great honour to be one of those people on Main Street. So yeah, it's very rarely that they put people's names on Main Street USA, and he's now being immortalised on Main Street. So it's definitely worth keeping an eye out when you're visiting, see if you can spot as many names as you can. And what do you think? Is there any news articles that I've missed from the week? Is there anything that you're looking forward to? Are you visiting on the 50th anniversary? Let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. I'm trying to upload as much as possible. I'm sorry about my videos. I'm trying to do as much as I can, but unfortunately, when I'm working afternoons at work, I'm just physically drained. I find it very difficult to actually sit and start to edit. I'm trying to do these videos weekly, so hopefully these will keep coming. I have filmed a hints and tips for the Disney cruise from my experience, so that is coming. I've just got to edit it. Like I said, I didn't have much energy last week. I will be bringing you. I just apologize that I can't keep a consistency to it. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for watching this video through to the end, even with this little ramble at the end. But I just want to say I really appreciate everyone who keeps appearing, coming back to the channel, watching the videos. And there's going to be my own personal news coming soon, so stay tuned, and I'll be bringing you a video of all the information that is going on soon. So stay tuned, more videos to come, and thanks for watching.